Hey, what's going on YouTube? Hiker Dave here. How is everybody? Doing well, I hope. I came back to look more at this structure that I found. This is the very first structure I ever found out here. And it's up over here. And it is still standing, which is good. And I'm going to take you there in a second. I made a video about it before, and I just wanted to come back to it, seeing I know a little more than what I knew then. The very first footprints I ever found here, which got me hooked, were right in this area. There was a structure over here that has since, matter of fact, I'll show you now, it has since been knocked down. And it was nothing like the structure that's behind me across this access road here. Yeah, this was a really cool structure here. It was smaller than the one that I'm going to go to now. This looks different than when I saw it last. I found the prints right over here. I'm going to check it out after I go look at this other structure, but this looks different than when I last saw it, but looks like maybe somebody might begin to rebuild it. I'm not sure. But this stuff here was all covering, a third of the structure. Like, it was, I've never seen one like it. Or at least since I've been out here and stumbling across these structures. And I actually don't like to say stumbled across, because there's 4 of them. I don't remember, guys, 3 or 4 of them that I have found out here by following tree breaks and stick leans. And this is not one of them. This is one that I just happened to be lucky enough to be kind of staring over in this direction. I haven't been here in a little bit. Hello? Anybody home? So I really just wanted to come back here and kind of study this a little bit more, and kind of feels to me man-made. You've got these little members down here that run across the bottom to prevent these other sticks from kicking out. The same along the sides here. The hell is that? Okay, all right, forgive me for that little, I had a moment, I heard some noise. So, looking further at this thing, I don't want to be fooled, guys, you know what I mean? I don't want to think that this, something so blatantly obvious. And look, something blue, of course, inside there. Little potato chip bag that's blue. Patty and Walter, you'll get a kick out of that one. So, I wanted to inspect it a little further and see, and really just see what's going on here, and try not to look at it like, I don't know if Bigfoot's going to get all into this like this, you know what I'm saying? What's the purpose of that? You know, there's the entrance there. If I didn't have a backpack, oh, I'm not wearing a backpack, I'm wearing a camelback. So, why don't I give you a little tour? Whoa, jeebus. Okay, give you a little tour here. There's a fireplace in here, but it's never had a fire in it. I mean, you could imagine how flammable this thing would be. But that gives me some pause a little bit, where to have a fire pit, and it's never been used. You know, that's just strange in itself. But I mean, we can't deny that this could have been done by Boy Scouts, but I don't even think that a Boy Scout leader, troop leader, would let little kids build something this potentially dangerous that could cave in on you, right? I mean, while you're building this thing, you kind of need to have some kind of a little working knowledge of structures to be able to. I mean, as you can see, right in the middle, there's a post beam there, a column, right in the middle. I mean, it is an existing tree, but it was utilized in building this thing to lean everything in on, you know. So this is it revisited. The very first time I found it, right here hanging, were like these pelvic bones. I don't know if they were from a pig or, I don't know, some kind of animal. There was a pelvic bone hanging there and here on both entrances of this teepee. And I wanted to show it again, and I wanted to come back. I'm hearing all kinds of stuff. Whoa. That looks like a trail, like a game trail right there. This place is really like well traveled in here. It really is. I mean, it's just all matted down, and you can kind of see, you can see walkways. But it's all flattened down. But I mean, I'm in a state park, so again, you have to kind of take that into consideration. But I haven't been out here in a little. What is going on out here? Something just fell over there, or there's nobody around. There's nobody out here though. That's, you know, there's nobody out here. All kinds of weird. That's really weird. I walked in here. It's 2 miles in, and I felt fine until I got into this area. I mentioned before that this area creeps me out anyway, so I guess that just magnifies things I'm hearing right now. And I'll have to go back and watch this video to see if any of the breaks or the sounds I heard, and something had just like fallen right over there, but you know, there's trees. But it just seemed like all of a sudden, when I was standing on the other side of the structure here, I heard something over in this direction here. I really expected to see a couple people walking through the woods right here, but so that's it, guys. I wanted to re-show that, and I'm looking at it now. I feel like I'm looking at it differently now that being realistic with this. You know, possibly teenagers. You know, I always say that though, the lack of debris. There's no beer cans out here. I don't see cigarette butts. I don't see water bottles. Yeah. strange too. Just before I end the video, I noticed this the last time I was here. Is the hill random rock trick. Yeah, this is very highly traveled now that I'm looking here. And I just find that odd. Find that odd just to have a big boulder like that sitting out here. I mean, there is literally not one single stone out here on the ground. And you know, and I say that in a literal sense, that there is not a stone out here. So that, I find that a little weird. But thank you very much for clicking, you guys. I don't even know if this will really go, if I'll upload it or not. It's kind of a wicked rambler. But if I do, thank you very much. Thank you very much for clicking. And I'll definitely see you on the next one.